The samurai spirit at lower levels is one of deception. It's a demon. It's a pretty big one. You might have dreams about samurais. They wear masks. It means you're wearing a mask. I'm a master healer shaman. Yeah, looks can be deceiving. I have the cities awaken the gifts. I walk people through their fields and I see this stuff. I live in the metaphor world and it's a universal language. So sharing this with you will help you. Because at higher levels, if you have this demon, it means you have the spirit of discernment at higher levels once you get past the samurai demon. To get past the samurai demon, you have to take off your own mask. You have to stop performing for people, especially in relationships. You're not auditioning for validation, for love. Love comes straight from the heart, from who you really are without wearing a mask, right? So as long as you have, the samurai demon is a big one over your shoulder, either right or left, whispering in your ear, convincing you it's your own higher self or a wise woman. Don't fall for that shit. You have to rebuke that. Become the samurai, have a sword of discernment, know the difference. Always get in touch with how you feel, because that is your intuition. A lot of this relates to men. What I've seen in the fields of women, how they tend to keep men. I've seen men twisted up in like as if they're rolled up in pieces of paper around the hairline. Like they really like get in your hair, guys. Like all up in your hairline. It's not just the brain though. I've seen them like big ones like pulling out of the mud, like they've been in the mud for a long time. I've seen them wanting to get out, like they've been squished under the liver of some women, and they're like, let me out. You know, they want out of your field as much as you want them out of your field, and you didn't know you were like keeping them, but you do kind of know because that's what happened when you were with them. You didn't let them go. So it's like the imprint of that. Often the men that women have in their fields are wearing a red tie, and this symbolizes the power of the attachment. So if you're having trouble letting go of some guy, just imagine he's wearing a red tie and take off the red tie. He's not so powerful. The tie is not so powerful. To cut cords, it's actually better to take your energy back. It looks like a square cloth made of energy, made of light. Imagine you have it on the person, the guy you want to get your energy back from, and take it back, pluck your energy back, or whip it back like a magician takes the cloth off from a table with the dishes still on it. Just take your energy back and wrap it around yourself. If your energy is not on them, then their energy can't be on you, because it's always both ways. So always turn it back within, stop looking externally. Oh yeah, the funny one. I've seen a guy, okay, and the person, it wasn't going away. She was trying to figure out which one. So like this image is a kind of egregore image, because it could be any guy. Like the red tie thing, like the mad men also that I see. The angry men usually have red ties. You think they're powerful and have a powerful, they're just angry men, and you have this image in your head, your animus of of one of the, like from the TV show Mad Men. Like that's how a guy should be. Get that image out of your head, get that out of your field. Now the egregore of imagine a guy that's like 4 feet tall, or like 5 feet tall, but his head is like 4x4, like a block with rounded edges, nothing sharp there, but like this giant block head, very, very short. His head is 4x4, and then his feet are like 1 foot long, at the top of a hill with his like ski poles, like pointing to just the tip of his pole. He's ready to go downhill. Watch him. Watch him go downhill. Okay, get that guy out of your field. Get all of those guys out of your field, because their heads are way too big and block-headed, and they're in like rusty red color, like brick, rusted red. You know, they're old, rusty, and red and orange. The lower chakras are just all about money and sex, right? It's ego. It's you can do so much better, you know. The turtleneck, cover the throat, no vocal expression. You don't get to talk. Yes, pay attention to the images you get in your dreams, the images that come up, because an image says so much. And like this person's field, I was almost crying the whole time. There was so much sadness there, but that sadness was her mask, because when her heart's field opened, it was nothing but laughter. When I saw the image, it came out as laughter. So often embracing your true emotions, it's nowhere near as difficult as you think. It's so liberating. All your tears could actually be laughter. It could be love, because a lot of pain is actually just your love without having a receiver. So what's painful is all your love shooting out and not having a receiver. So it's just love. Underneath the pain, it's love. The more you open your heart, the more you're gonna feel like love mixed in with everything. And it's easy to embrace your emotions. Have empathy, but don't take any shit either. Like one thing the demon samurai will say is it's your fault. It's your fault they feel that way. It's your fault that he treats you like shit. It's all your fault. And that's why it messes with masters, because masters understand the law of one. They understand it is all me. It's all a reflection of me. So they take a greater responsibility for everything. But you need to discern that some people have friggin' entity attachments, and it's not you, and it is your job to maintain your boundary and discern and not get caught up in darker energies, and to call out that darkness and to get back to the truth. Always cut back to the truth. The sword is a sword of truth. So these are going to be really fun times coming up. It's going to be more difficult, I think, for Cancerian energies and life path number 2s, because people are going to need to isolate themselves for a little bit to really come into themselves, or at least cut out the people who siphon their energy, you know, who just prevent them from being the best that they are in their highest energy. When someone is naturally very high vibrational and they encounter someone who's in a lower vibration, it doesn't always bring up the vibration of the person in the lower vibration. Sometimes it makes them feel worse, because they're just like, well, how come I'm in this low vibration, right? So we're not always of assistance. Like, don't try to help everybody. Just match your frequency with maintaining the best version of you, and remove anything that prevents you from being exactly who you are, because nobody else is you. Everyone else is taken, and the fact that nobody else is you is your power.